Hey everyone, it's Jody and I have something pretty cool to show you today. This is the Toys R Us Big Toy Book. This is for Christmas 1995. So in 1995, I had graduated high school the year before, so I might not have a lot of knowledge about some of these toys, but I bet you do. Let me know in the comments down below if you saw anything here that you actually got for Christmas in 1995, because this looks awesome. And it is a thick book. I mean, when they say big toy book, they're not kidding. We're going to go through the whole thing because I think this will be awesome. I'm going to be surprised right along with you as we go through this because I've had this for years and I completely forgot about it. I had bought it at a garage sale, and so I don't remember at all what's in here. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is Toys R Us, the big toy book. Lower prices, bigger selection, guaranteed. It also has $1,449 in coupon savings. That's an oddly specific number. So right at first here, we've got a ad for the Toys R Us credit card. So just in case you can't afford all your Christmas presents, you can pay more for them in the long run. And then we also have an ad here for a sweepstakes you could enter for a 5-minute Nickelodeon Super Toy Run sweepstakes. So it's like a shopping spree. And then we've got our coupons. Free personalized letter from Santa with any $5 or more purchase. Oh, that's cool. We've got our coupons here. If you want to look at any of these individually, you can certainly pause the video and look at the coupons. Save $5, $4. Those are pretty good coupons, actually. I'm guessing that this ad came out right before Thanksgiving. You know, it was the Black Friday ad is what my guess is. And then over here we just have the coupon backs, all the information and stuff. And then here's some more coupons. Save 10 bucks on a bike, 20 bucks on a basketball hoop. Actually some pretty decent coupons. Oh man, that's awesome. And then, ooh, we've got another page of coupons. $5 on bike helmets and play tents. 20 bucks on Fisher Price Triple Arcade or Tournament Table. And even more coupons. Some board games. And some Fisher Price stuff. Dolls. And yet even more coupons. I guess this is where the $1,449 worth of savings comes in from all of these stinking coupons. These little laptop computers are interesting. And sing-along VHS tapes. Those are fun. And more coupons. Light-Bright and Dollhouses. Disney stuffed animals. Goosebumps books. And more coupons. Okay. I think this is our last page of coupons, though. And we get into the bigger pictures of the toys. Baby Sip and Slurp. Barbie stuff. All right, so we're gonna start with action figures here. We've got X-Men stuff and the Exo Squad. Now, typically I would try to scan something like this, but the pages are pretty big, so this video is going to have to Power Rangers. Going to have to do for scanning purposes. Deluxe Aliens from Bandai. Deluxe Ninja Megazord. Some very cool stuff here. Still on action figures, we've got Street Sharks and some Power Rangers Remote Control Megazord. Star Trek up there. Godzilla. And Vac-Man, which looks like, sort of like Stretch Armstrong. Let's see. Pump him with the cybernetic vac pump for bending, stretching, and posing. Huh. Interesting. And still with the action figures here, we've got Gargoyles and Star Wars. There's an X-Wing fighter and a TIE fighter. And then we're going to switch over here. It says action-packed fun. So this is like cars and things like that, not necessarily action figures. Helicopters. Mighty Tonka Lowboy tractor trailer. Ooh, that's cool. I wonder if these are still metal. And then we've got a Dodge Ram and a Sea-Doo. Switch over here to some sort of Hot Wheels Statue of Liberty set. That's interesting. And some Matchbox sets. And over here we've got Micro Machines, which are the teeny little cars and pieces. Star Wars Millennium Falcon. And Star Wars transforming play sets. So these are like the heads, they fold open, and you have the toys. I'm not sure if those are small like Micro Machines or if they're big. I don't know. And then we've got some cars, like maybe some RC cars. These are cool. And some more RC cars and trucks and race cars. And even a construction crane. And even more RC cars. Must have been quite the year for RC cars in 1995. And then we move over. This section is called Wheel Fun. I thought we were kind of in a Wheel Fun section already, but okay. These look like maybe it's kind of slot car type sets. And we've got train sets. Cool Tools. Adventure set. Toys R Us exclusive Cool Tools Super Gold. And then now we're moving to hands-on fun. I guess the tools would be hands-on fun too, weren't they? Nerf Guns. And these moon shoes. I've seen these a time or two. They look like ankle breakers. Go to Pro basketball hoop. It's supposed to look like he's dunking, yet you can tell he's got his foot on the ground. And this is Nerf Max Force Razor Beast. Dang. That thing looks heavy. And we've got some hockey gear and some rollerblading gear. And some more sporting goods type stuff. Basketball hoops and basketballs. Bicycles. Barbie bike. I have a fun video of a Headstrom bicycle catalog from the 80s that has like E.T. bikes and Strawberry Shortcake bikes and Dukes of Hazzard bikes and stuff like that. I'll link that here if you are a bike person. Oh, and then we've got the ride-in cars. These were like the rich kid toys. I think now the prices make them a little bit more accessible, but yeah, when I was a kid, only the rich kids had these. Look at this thing. And then we had like the cozy coupe. There's some pretty fun videos of people like turning these into like Batmobiles and Flintstone cars and stuff like that. We actually turned one of these into a Batmobile one time for my friend's little boy. Oh, and here's the ride-on remote control train. So do you remember the show from the 80s, Silver Spoons, where he had the train that rode around? That was like the dream, right? To have a train in your bedroom. And some more like riding toys. And then we're going to move over to fun for little ones. Although, who couldn't have fun with a Pocahontas or Batman slumber tent? We've got sleeping bags. You can tell Batman, Power Rangers, Barbie, and Pocahontas were like the big toys so far in here. Some art kits and stuff. And we've got our like country cottage. There's also some really fun videos of people making these over to just look more modern, or I saw somebody just make one over to look like a gingerbread house. Those are pretty cute. Ball pit. And various play equipment. And then we're moving on to electronics. So you can have your very own boombox with microphone. And your very own cassette player and walk along. This is called the Super Magic Diary. Interesting. Sports Data Blaster. Pog, the game. And your own Pog maker. So Pogs must have been a fun thing in 1995, I guess. I totally missed out on that whole Pog craze. We've got some video games, little handhelds by Tiger. And then, of course, we've got a Game Boy and a Sega Game Gear. And then you've got your Virtual Boy. You don't see too many of those these days. And we've got more video game stuff here. We've got the Supersonic System, which is Sega Genesis. And then all these fun games that you could buy for it that cost quite a bit of money. And we've got like the older games or the less popular games for like 20 bucks. Paperboy. Loved that game. I think I had it on Nintendo though, like NES. Does that sound right? And then we have Super Nintendo, and we even have some Super Nintendo games for only $20, and the Super Nintendo system for $130. And then we've got some games that are a little more expensive. Donkey Kong and whatnot. And the Sega Saturn. So already at this point you have a lot of different video game consoles and different game choices that, 10 years between the NES and all of this stuff. It's a big deal. This is the Nomad, the Sega Genesis Nomad. These, I've actually sold one of these before. It did not work. But as I understand, these never work. And they didn't work very well even at the time. So you could play your regular Genesis games in it. But it was a portable game, but apparently they just did not work very well. And then we have the PlayStation 1, I'm assuming, with the controllers and all the games. And then we have some like sort of more kiddie electronics, Wheel of Fortune handheld game, Quiz Whiz, Nickelodeon Puzzlers. We've got a Fisher-Price, like a pool table. It also has table tennis and hockey, like table hockey. So that's cool. And some of these kind of home arcadey type games and pinball style. All right, now we're moving on to fun and games section, which is like board games and table games. Payday, I used to love this game. Uno Stacko, sort of like Jenga, but you play it like Uno rules. So if the person before you pulls out a blue 4, you have to pull out either a 4 or a blue. It makes the Jenga kind of game just a little more challenging. And 13 Dead End Drive. That looks like a fun game. Some other sort of kiddie type games. Peanut Panic, Lucky Ducks, Rock Jocks, and Big John. And then we've got, there's our Jenga and Twister. We've got Goofy Golf Machine. That looks interesting. Chicken Limbo. And then over here we've got some Fisher-Price games. Bop and Bee, Tick-Tock Tony, Hold the Phone, and The Enchanted Palace, and Barbie Butterfly Princess game, and Clarissa Explains It All. Ooh, Are You Afraid of the Dark? And then more games. We've got Toss Across down here, which is, they've been making this game, I think, since the 50s. It's just tic-tac-toe with bean bags. It's always a fun classic. B-Ball Jam basketball game. Interesting. It doesn't look like you're actually shooting hoops. Maybe you are. I'm not sure. Grave Danger. That looks cool. Don't Bug Me. And then we've got some create and build toys. So these are like Mega Blocks and erector sets and Connects. This is a cool Connects Big Ball Factory. And of course we have our Lego. That's a fun Lego table. Lego Technic, like electronic toys. And then Play-Doh. I have some pretty fun Play-Doh sets videos from Play-Doh sets. They're kind of older videos, but there's one called the Fuzzy Pumper, which is, it was a set from like 1978, and it's actually a barbershop set. So Fuzzy Pumper is an interesting name for it. And there's some pretty interesting comments on that video. And let's see, we've got the Creepy Crawlers Workshop, which is sort of, and the Creepy Crawlers Creature Pack, and then the Creepy Crawlers Custom Car Factory. So these sets are like the old sets where you put the goop into the plate and then you fill it up and put it in like a little heating element and cook it, and it becomes little toys that you can like paint and play with. I've had a few of them. They have the Creepy Crawlers, the Creeple People, Fun Flowers, some sets like that. I have some videos of those too, of the older sets. They've been making those since the 60s. And these are just like craft sets for girls to make little jewelry and stuff like that, girls and boys. Nothing is gender exclusive, right? Anybody can play with whatever they want. We've got fun little computer sets here. Power Pack PC. Now, you know, these computers weren't really doing much in 1995. But they look like you have your own little laptop. So that's fun. This one's interesting. It connects to the TV somehow. And then we move on to movies and books. The Santa Claus must have just come out. And then we've got all kinds of sing-alongs from Disney. Casper, Miracle on 34th Street, Free Willy 2. Ugh, I saw Keiko at the Newport Aquarium once. He's so huge. Goosebumps books. And then we're moving on to Soft and Cuddly. We've got some kitty cats and some glamour kittens. Teddy Ruxpin. So this was not the first one where he uses cassette tapes, but these were little kind of cartridges that went in there. And then of course we've got some Barney and lots of Disney. Pooh Bear, Lion King, and then Pocahontas. And now we are on to baby fun. So we've got some pretty cute toys here from Fisher Price and the Glowworm. Sesame Street, of course. And then Toddler Fun. We got little Tyke stuff and lots of Disney. Lots of Disney. And some like race cars, sort of Hot Wheels style race car sets. But they're probably, you know, a bit bigger for kids who haven't developed the motor skills to play with little toys yet. Or, yeah, to play with littler toys yet. And little bikes for little guys. And this is Adventure Mountain Raceway. That's interesting. That thing looks ginormous for a race car set. Tool sets, these kind of pretend play sets are always fun. And a little garage and a castle and a farm. Oh, that looks like a fun, Great Adventures Fisher-Price castle. But I like this little caveman set here. That's pretty cute. Pirate Island. And then we're moving to hands-on fun. So we got the Light Bright and the Magnadoodle. This is called the Wacky Painter. And some letters and music things. And of course, for craft things, we've got like beads and probably like perler beads and stuff like that. Creative things. And then here we come to one of my favorite areas in the toy store, the pretend play stuff. You got like the supermarket play food and the dishes. This is the housekeeping value pack. 10-piece housekeeper set, a play iron, vacuum, dustpan, 2 mops, sponges, and more. And a little grocery store, and even a Dirt Devil vacuum. Ooh, and then we've got some kitchen sets and a little vanity. The country kitchen. When I was running an after-school program, somebody donated this kitchen to us. It was a lot of fun. The kids had a lot of fun with it. And even though they were older than toddlers. And a little barbecue set. And then we have the Easy Bake Oven, which became a microwave oven in 1995. This is cute. The cookie cupboard. Just for storing all of your play foods and stuff, I guess. That makes sense. And then we're moving to dolls, dolls, dolls. So we have Baby Tumble Surprise. Take Along Caitlin. A doll wagon. Baby Sip and Slurp. A Tickle Tot. And Bundle of Babies. That's actually a cute idea. You get several dolls instead of just one. Baby Looks So Real. I don't know about that one. Does that baby look that real? And then we've got the Gerber Talking Baby. Gerber Nursery doll. And this cute little stroller for your dolls. And a baby born doll. And a baby carriage set that looks like it comes with accessories and whatnot too. So that's nice. And then more dolls, dolls, dolls. We've got the Super Jenny Gymnast doll. Color Me Kente Kenya doll. That's really cute. Sparkle Pretty Kenya doll. Baby So Beautiful. And Flower Magic Mary. I don't know if I've seen a lot of these dolls. We've got the Playtime Nursery dolls. And La Baby Gift Set. Melissa Fashion Ensemble. So it looks like she comes with a bunch of frilly dresses. Pooch the Good Puppy. And this really cute set that's called Baby Shop. And it's like all the like little newborn stuff. And still sticking with our dolls, dolls, dolls theme, we've got a Play School Dollhouse. And the Fisher-Price Dream Dollhouse. And the Tykes Place Little Tykes Dollhouse. And this one's called My Pretty Dollhouse Deluxe. Oh, I just did a video on the My Pretty Dollhouse Mansion. I recognize the gifts here. So you'll have to check that out. That was probably just maybe a couple of weeks ago. And then Polly Pocket. This is awesome. This is the Pollyville Super Set. So you get all of these little houses that each had little Polly Pocket toys in them. Although it's 90 bucks. Woo! Polly Pocket Musical Dream Wedding set. And then some porcelain dolls. Fantasy Bride Sky Dancers. And the Star Castle Tea Party. And Star Castle was very reminiscent of Polly Pocket. And still in keeping with the dolls theme, you know, we had to get to the Barbies eventually. We have Barbie Western Stampede Horse Gift Set. We've got Dance Moves Barbie and Teacher Barbie. And My Size Princess Barbie. So this is a Barbie that's pretty tall, but probably not as tall as her. But they are pretty tall. Hot Skates Barbie. So she's got her rollerblades on and all this stuff to make like a rollerblade obstacle course. That's awesome. Sweet Dreams Barbie. This Barbie's interesting because she has a plastic head, but the rest of her body is soft. And then we have like the collector Barbies. Barbie as Scarlet. Here's a Barbie and Kelly stroller set. And then your Holiday Barbie, Purple Passion Barbie, and Sapphire Dream Barbie. And then this is a retro reproduction of the Solo in the Spotlight Barbie from the early 60s. We have a big dollhouse here that looks like maybe it's made by Little Tykes. And a Barbie in pink house. And then on the back cover here, yes, we made it all the way through, guys. On the back cover is some more games. These are like PC games, maybe. Monopoly, Fade to Black, and then Edutainment. So these are also like PC games that you could get. Kindergarten. Here's a Dollhouse, Fisher-Price Dollhouse game. Math Rabbit. Gizmo Gadgets, Mavis Beacon. This was like typing, learning how to type fast. So that is the end of it. That is your Toys R Us 1995, The Big Toy Book from Christmas. So tell me in the comments, you guys, did you have any of these toys? Did you get any of these toys for Christmas 1995? And if you enjoyed this, give me a comment, a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you get a chance, watch one of the commercials. And I'll see you next time. Bye!